So if you've been watching on YouTube, I'm trying to be more conscientious about how I start my videos. So this is a long form playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. Obviously, it's a live stream, so if you're watching the VOD, thank you. Leave comments and tips and all that. If you are watching, a like, a comment, it really helps a lot. And we're gonna jump right in. I did think last time that I was supposed to go down here, but we were actually supposed to go up here, and I see we actually... Right, we were walking around the clock tower, and I was like, I got the secret that Miss pointed out in chat last time. So I guess we're gonna... HP-wise, everything's good. We're going back in. There's something I was gonna say, and I've completely lost it now. But it'll come back to me. Oh, normally my stream schedule is Wednesday and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. But I am a private tutor, and school starts again next week for some of my students. So on Wednesdays, I will also make a post about this for like the board. But on Wednesdays, I will be starting at probably 1:30-ish now instead of 11. But we'll still be having Final Fantasy VI Wednesdays. Okay. The heck are we supposed to do in here? I guess so. We went into the bar and we went into the fake inn. Let me see what's going on down here. Gobbledygook. Gal, I would like for you. We want you to use Lesser Lopros. I'm gonna get this because it is AoE, and then the rest of you can just attack. We're gonna figure it out. But yeah. So while we're figuring out where we go in here, my long-term plans for the stream, because this is the last Final Fantasy. Not the last. Great people here. You can trust everything they say. It's the last of the mainline ones before I'm finished. A girl? Nope. Haven't seen any girls lately. Definitely not one on the top floor of this building, so don't bother checking. Okay. After beating 6, which I think we still got quite a ways to go, it will be probably I'll double down on the Final Fantasy XIV main plot. You know, try and catch up on that as much as possible. It's a very Final Fantasy heavy time in my life, which it has been since like 1997. So, all right. This is probably gonna be a trick and not the actual girl we're looking for. How long do we have to keep this up? It's already... What? Are they running stairs? One of my friends, so I used to be super into track and cross country and all that. I still run quite a bit. But one of them ran really competitive, like college track, and no cutting, get in line. What he told me about one of the like, I don't know the right word, because the right word's not hazing. There we go. Oh wait. No, I do not want to ride down the crane. But he, you know, it was like an initiation to the team, and so they would run up. Oh crap! One of the skyscrapers, to at the university building, and then at every landing take a shot, which is insane. Yo, Ferg, welcome. Have fun in Zozo. This is the first area where I'm like, this feels strange to me. Also, yo, it was funny. I try like once a week to check my the comments that YouTube AI like hides, and one of yours was in there because it was a joke from the Ring Fit thing that was like an innuendo. Brigand's glove. Yeah, it feels like, cause like there's combat everywhere. Brigand's glove. Okay, wait, what? Where is it? We'll find it. Also, in the music here, I keep hearing the Pink Panther, like ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Can I not go up any higher? Veil dancer. Alright, so if this is a dead end, wait. Oh, he did the special as a lesser leper, so I gotta remember he does that. Yeah. I mean, it's cool just to have and see all the options they give you in the game, right? Is there a door I'm missing to get up there? That's the kind of the tips I want, you know? Like, it's hard to balance spoilers and to balance tips. But, like, if it's an item I'm gonna miss and I'll probably want it and never see it again, that's the kind of stuff that really helps point it out. To be pointed out, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Oh! What the heck? Parkour? Look at that. Is this just a wall? Okay, so it's just really impressive that they were able to do this on SNES. I'm gonna keep saying it every time, but that's something it never even crossed my mind that you could do it in a game from this generation. Okay. Ether. Hello. My watch is... Okay. I think we've already got that secret. Hello, good sir. They're divisible by 20. I gotta keep an ear out, too. I don't know if I need to sign for it, but for Ronnie's setup, they had a sale on, standing desk. So we got her a standing desk, which means we can have our dining room table back, which is where her computer is currently set up. And now that... Oh my god, they one-hit her? Now that we've got, Pal World more or less working, I'm hoping we get to play a lot more of that. Okay, let me in. Secrets? No, you can't slide. I've done that tiny alley. So I don't know if... Oh, loving ring fit. You can equip different exercises. Yeah. So, but we have to unlock them, right? We unlocked one new one. Or do we unlock them every time and we haven't been checking? I'm hoping... Ronnie's really busy this week. But, Saturday, we'll probably get to record another ring fit. I'm surprised they didn't do more with that device. Like, it seems like they should have done more games and stuff. Like, you could easily implement that into Zelda. Perish, you big stinky gigos. Oh, Shadow! Goodbye. Alright, well, we're down to member. Okay, I'll... Ooh, Burning Fist. I'll have to check next time we boot it up. He's not here, though. The guy who would use Burning Fist. That's for, Sabine. But yeah, it's really fun. I told Ronnie we got to get, like, a huge bladeless fan that's in this back corner for when we're working out. And then we need to figure out other ways to, like, you know, keep the workouts going, because I work out currently 4 or 5 times a week with Ring Fit. Well, adding Ring Fit onto my other workouts. But we're trying to get more time for Ronnie to be active, and it's just hard because her commute's so long. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? Sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in the fight. I'd hate for you to be in trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? What? Dad Luma? Okay. Let's try chainsaw on you. And you're a single enemy, so we stray cat. You just keep us all healed up. Yeah, well, I don't necessarily... I wasn't paying attention. Did chainsaw work? He's healing. The heck? Okay, hold on. Let me focus. Yeah, so, Mist, who's in chat often and will probably be here. I think more so than being like, Shadow's really, really useful here. They just wanted to make sure that I got to see that they existed. Because I think Shadow's he seems like a character I would miss. Keep it going. Oh, crap! He's got a gang. Okay. Turn off auto battle. Never mind, we win. I was about to be like, okay, switch to the lesser Lopros and here again. Okay. Hit us with that good here. Oh, you might have not been here yet, Ferg, but starting next week, my Wednesday streams are going to be starting later in the afternoon. Because my students are coming back, which means I have to actually work in the mornings on Wednesday. In the original, they forced Celis and Locke after going under desert. Interesting. Oh, Hermes sandals. And the X potion. I am kind of a fan of when games tell you what party members to take. But also, like, when you have the freedom to choose, it's really cool. We probably want you to have Hermes sandals, because the two of you doing AoE together is really nice. I found her. He left right before. Makes me sad. Terra? She does kind of look like Gear 5 Luffy. Terra. She's frightened. Yo, what up, Ramu? Who are you? Interesting. Okay, because, like, there's been lots of opera references, like Figaro and all that, so I knew an opera was coming up. And there's the opera mentioned, the opera house. This girl is your friend, I presume? Is she alright? Her name is Terra. Terra, interesting. Oh. Sonic the Hedgehog bouncing off the walls. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now, her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Ramu, the Esper. Ramu. I'm trying to think of how they said it in Final Fantasy XIV, because I just fought his raid in the Realm Reborn in Final Fantasy XIV, but I think they said Ramo. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. We just like it better over there. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you. I see Rodney has joined the TikTok chat for a second. Hello. Without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. My grandmother told me that humans and Espers used to live here together, side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. Yeah. There's certain names where you're like, I feel like I should be able to figure this one out. Yeah, Rama. That might have been how they said it in 14. I remember they said it, and I was like, oh, that's like maybe the canon way to say it. At least until the War of the Magi. The War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. Okay, finally some lore? I mean, we knew about the kind of the current state of the world, but they kept talking about this. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then, one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of Espers, I missed it. And thus began the hunt for Gestalt, the leader of men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. And Espers didn't want to be in prison, probably. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Okay, now I have to click again, I see. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitek research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. Get back in bed. It looked like he dragged her by the shoulders face down and threw her into the bed. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Tara here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Tara's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that's a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? I know the others of my kind who are trapped in Gestalt's Magitek research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside the facility, you're sure we'll find them? The Magitek research facility, your people are in there? Okay, and I think this is becoming a more common theme in stuff recently, like the concept of forgiving characters who have done nearly unforgivable things. But having Tara and Celis here is very interesting because they're implicated in these crimes, obviously. But the fact that they're becoming heroes is very interesting. I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward, but I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestalt's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When the Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But he really said, hey, I'm going to explain a lot of stuff to you, and then I'm going to just, like, shrug off this mortal coil. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire. I will give you my power as well. Alright, so we've got summons now. Could have warned us before you flashbanged us, Remu. You're really gone, aren't you? Yo, yeah, Jesse, welcome. I was saying it's good to finally get like some Magi War lore. It rhymed. Summons and the ability to learn magic. Oh, okay, so now it's not just limited to party members. He turned himself into Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from this earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Wait, okay, so they can still talk in there. Okay. Kate Sith? It's actually like Kate Sheaf, right? That's the pronunciation. Siren. Kieran. Yo, Kieran. Wait for us, we'll be back for you. They're only kind of dead. Dead is just a state of mind. Oh. Everyone's here. I was just thinking. Let's talk on the way back down. You missed it, Jesse. Shadow left like one step away from here. The Empire's been draining magic from espers. Gao. Celis, was all of that true? Celeste. Oh, sorry. It linked. I thought it changed. I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect. He's a cool character. It is funny that he's just like, I'm out, see ya. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up, or I can't read today. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narshe. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Locke. Might I advise going in greater numbers? Okay, so they're going to the Empire. We have you. You do have AoE magic. You're a thief. We will... We'll give you... Gao. That's Treasure Hunter. Yeah, you're right. Farron, what's up? I got a item, I think, earlier that's for him alone. The brothers. I was gonna keep them together in another party, because then we'd have 3 and 3, right? And so we'd have her who can do physical attacks and magic. He can steal and heal. He can do AoE or solo attacks. And then we'll have these 3 deal with the other stuff. Because it doesn't have to be 4 and 4, right? Yeah. I'm just thinking of the party at this moment. Cat hair in my mouth. This seems fair. Wait for us back in Narshe. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, we'll have to head back. Okay, so this is fine. I did get Chainsaw. I was guided to Chainsaw. It wants 4 team members, give it 4 strong ones. Chris, okay, thank you for the tip. Now I should go back and get them. Alright, maybe I can reload a quick save. No pressure, that's just what I did. There's a tiny scene for them together. Okay. They've closed all the harbors, and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jidor to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in, where there's a gill. Locke, yeah. Why are you coming with me? Well, there's the rumor about the legendary treasure hunter and imperial territory and all that. I thought I might have a look around. Okay, so there is a ghost there that we could get. But, let me see something. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is in the bedroom. So we'll just go back and we'll make the team, because I would rather see the scene. Alright, guys. Yeah. Time to yap. Some of these are unskippable boxes, though. It is cool that, like I said, you can make the party, but then I also like it, like you know, I guess it encourages like replaying the game in a way other games don't, but also like it's difficult when you're like I just don't know who to pick. Okay. Yeah. I love Gal just chilling up there. There are kissable characters. Oh, missable. I was like, dang, they got romance trees in this game? Alright, you're in the back line, buddy. You're up here. They are also kissable. A scene with the Figaro yeah, I haven't gotten the scene at their castle. Every time I go there, they're like, we should be here with our brother. So that's good, I should do that too. Legendary treasure. Also, you want a smoocher. Yeah, I get that way a little bit. I'm not a big fan of games with branching paths unless there is a canon branching path and the other ones are just for fun. Like, that's kind of what happened to Dragon Age, right? It just got too big. You just gotta grind the belt? What about the belt? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. No, I have Cat Scratch and the lesser whatever it's called thing, Fireball right now. I see Gal's strength. He's not my preferred playstyle. It gets a little overwhelming. It's also interesting just from like a concept of game design, because like Clair Obscure is nearly perfect, right? But when you get to the end where you can do the post-game content before doing the final boss, I was like, why was I able to climb all the way up here and basically fight an unbeatable boss at this point? Except, you know, I had to optimize my party. So part of that's on me, but it felt like I shouldn't be able to go there if it was supposed to be for later in the game. And Berserker characters. I do like, Jesse, when you get someone who just hits hard and then you put Berserk on them and just let them go sicko mode, but I'm kind of with you there too. Yeah, I don't really love the luck chance of finding who we need for Gal. Yes, we just finished Zozo Mist. And we just made our party. And we have a couple goals right now. One is to get the brothers to their castle so we can see that optional cutscene and then progress the story. But I gotta remember where our castle is. And that is... It's all the way up there, right? Yeah, it's in the desert. There it is. Yeah, we gotta go... Oh! We gotta go around the mountains. But yeah, we went back and set up the party because we wanted to have the brothers with us. Also, for anybody who's hanging out here, first of all, thank you. But second of all, I normally stream at 11 on Wednesdays. I'm saying it so people know. Next week, I'll be starting at 1:30-ish. I have students in the morning because school's back. I'll also make a post on YouTube in the little community board thing about it, but just so people know and hear. Man, I thought this party would really... I mean, they're good. I thought they would be one-hitting for sure. Well... Okay, so last night, I was learning about... Tim Curry? I mean, because Dolly was last night. We were talking about Tim Curry a couple days ago. I can't remember who... Ronnie was asking me if a character could voice something. Who would I pick? And I think I said Tim Curry. Yeah, hold on. Let me Google this. Let me confirm this before we... Not that I don't believe you, but you really think people would just go on the internet and tell lies? Yeah. That's unfortunate. When I think of Tim Curry, I mean, obviously I think of a lot of stuff, but if anybody remembers Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, I remember him voicing Kilo Khan in that. Yeah. Yeah, I just Googled it too. I'm home and I brought my brother. Well, you know, rest in peace. Thank you for the art you created. This is just like old times. I'm gonna wander around for a bit. Brother, come back. That's a good question. Boomerangs. Hold on. Let me sort my items. Sword. We might only have that one. Yeah, I think so. Yes, I agree. Brother, where are you? Buying two and then putting lock in the background. Oh, okay. After sleeping in here. Does the guy in here sell boomerangs? Oh wait, I went the wrong way, I think. Yeah. He's the drill guy. Narshe. Okay. But first I gotta take a good old nap in here. Which was this way? Yeah. Castle hasn't changed much. And yet, it's different. Mom and Dad are gone. Nothing can ever really be the same, not after what happened. Tonight, worse he's been, so if he should... No, you're wrong, it's not true. Rhesus, the king, he's... Sabine! Dad, couldn't have. Burgundy Games? I'm assuming that's you, Farron. Thank you for the follow on YouTube. It's not... I don't know why. I almost combined Snob and Sniffle into Sobble, like the Pokemon. So Dad didn't make it. Edgar, there you are. Your father just said he would entrust Figaro to the two of you. Those were his final words. You all make me sick. Everyone's saying that the Empire has Dad poisoned, and the only thing any of you can think about is who will be the king next. No one's even sad. None of you probably cared when Mom died after you were born either. That's not... You're just as bad as the rest of them. You're just as... yeah. Yeah, I think we talked about that once as well. Sabine. I'll just say it. YouTube is like my favorite of the streaming platforms. So when people are in YouTube, it's better, I think. They won't get away with this. Priestess, leave us. Let's leave this place. Let's forget this crazy kingdom and live our lives how we want to. You said you didn't want to be a king, right? A life of freedom. What do you think would happen to Figaro if both of us left? There'd be no one to take the throne. Dad was counting on us to take care of the kingdom. Sabine, let's settle this with the toss of a coin. Dad gave me this one. They have the best... Your username is Black Mage, and I almost said they have the best Black Mage story, and I was like, neither of them are Black Mages. And I mean, so far, I think Edgar is my favorite character. Let's settle this with the coin toss. Dad gave me this one. If it's heads, you win. Tails, I win. The winner chooses whichever path he wants. No regrets, no hard feelings, okay? Two-Face plotline. The womanizer. I don't know. He seems like he is a womanizer, but it's like in a cheeky way. It doesn't feel... He doesn't feel like a predator. Here we go. And he threw it into the damn void. And you chose your freedom. It's already been 10 years. The little shrimp has grown into a whopping lobster. Rock lobster. And you're a king crab. Between Edgar and Realm? Sabine, do you think Dad would have been proud of me? Don't you ever doubt that. I'm sure he's beaming with pride wherever he is. 10 years. Where's the time gone? I don't know why I read 10 years and my brain... Okay, first of all, nope. We all know Kanye is problematic. But my brain was like, what is it, 14 years? 14 years to find out it was 18. 18 years to find out he wasn't his? Where's the time gone? That song was everywhere in my high school gym class. Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Drink. Here's to Dad, to Mom, and to Figaro. Alright. That was a moving scene. Yeah, we just heard about it. They say it comes in threes, right? So tragedy comes in threes. To get back to Narsh, at entrance, go left stair down. Wait. Where am I in the castle, first of all? I think I have to go... No, that's the room. I gotta go here. There's a door there. To stand guard over Cher. We were just talking about Cher because I was telling my girlfriend's mom about... Oh, I gotta talk to you. Go to Figaro. About how Cher tweets. My phone is blowing up. My girlfriend is applying for a promotion, and so I edited her essay answers, because I'm grammar man. and she's now going through all of it, and I'm getting all the notifications as she clicked check on it. Alright. Time to go shopping. Onwards. And then... Okay, first let me save. It's up there. Take a nice little walk. Oh, I should have taken the Hermes shoes off of Gao before sending him on his way. And then we want... Also, how do I open the one chest? Or is it something I just haven't reached the distance yet? Here, to grab there's a chest in there that won't unlock. They forced me to choose 4 people, so he's just not with us. Later, okay. Alright, and then we would like another Moonring Blade. And then get... Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Double boomerang. Double boomeranged up on a Friday afternoon. And you go to the back. And honestly, probably Edgar too, right? Like, Edgar is mainly doing back row stuff. No, it won't let me in equipment. Oh wait, there was a trick, wasn't there, you said last time? A ship thing, okay. So like, I'll get them back later anyways. But maybe I want to put you here, and then also we want you in the back, so we have like a cool flying V. And now we're supposed to be going to the south where the opera house is, right? Oh, wait. Okay. In that house. And that house was... this one? Yeah, we were here, which it makes sense. I just gotta remember where here is. This feels like Wall Market in Final Fantasy VII to me. Top. Oh, okay. Maybe it's the music, because Zozo was more like Wall Market than here. Right of Armor Shop. Question is, how do I get back up onto that bridge? I know there's... Hold on. I'll figure it out. I know I've been there before. Hi, everybody. Okay. Come to the party for just a second, buddy. I need to steal your shoes from you. I'm sorry. They're my shoes now. Oops. And you can have, I don't know, hyper wrist for now. And then bam. Bam. And then, who do we want to have haste besides Edgar? Honestly, probably you. Leaving a child without a weapon or shoes. No, it's actually 1800s. It's a Charles Dickens novel. He's fine. It's gonna be a growing experience. Okay, that's good. So we'll give you these. Then we got to go back to formation. You could say the game becomes more magical. All right, Opera House time. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let me out. A bladed sword. Right now, she's got a great sword. Okay, save. Now we walk back to the castle. Have you ever seen anybody throw a boomerang in real life? Like, I've watched videos of people throw boomerangs, and my dad has the boomerang, but I could never get the knack. Get it to even, like, fly even remotely right. In, PAL World, I just unlocked the crossbow. Oh. Alright, well, we're here, so we, first of all, need to move the castle. Second of all, take a nap and make sure our HP is great. Why does he yell like, oh, every time he moves the castle? Is he just really unhappy with his job? Boomerangs are a myth like quicksand. You did, you know, to repeat the meme, our childhood TV shows did really make it seem like we had more quicksand to worry about. You have Celeste and Locke in your party. Go back to Kongland or whatever it's called. West of the desert. Town west of here. Okay, wait. First of all, let me take a little nap. Might as well gear up. He's old and the lever's hard to move. That makes sense. I went the wrong way again. Alright. Town to the west. Oh wait, my brain... Kongland. Hold on. Oh, northwest. Okay. The inanimate woman, the old man... Oh! Okay, wait, where was... They were in here, right? I did forget about this. Oh, Locke, it's been a while. Ages, even. Oh, that. Worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. Hee hee hee. Hee hee. Are we all through here? Finished, all done? It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right before she... Or right when she... The girl hasn't aged today and never will. Had to use my herbs, I did. Why is he talking like Yoda? Use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. Rachel. You sure the stuff will work? Of course, the love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever, and ever! If there were a way to call her spirit back... Be a mad scientist. A way to call her back? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. I failed her. Locke. She's like, wait, am I really not the love of Locke's life? He's not just hitting on me? Your goal is to go to the top left of town and the house top right of town. Okay, top left, top right. Because this is the bed, right? I did come in here. I think I got the chest. I couldn't protect her. Look, what do we have to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. I think I got the green beret, but I'll double check. Look out! Oh. Rachel! Damn. Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Get out of my house, it's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. I was gonna ask, because obviously it's very beautiful. Rachel would be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. It looked like they were gonna say something really emotional, like we're gonna get through this together, buddy, and then they just fused back into his body. Okay. And then I did get a green beret, I remember. But how, you said door behind this house. Because I remember there being a door back here. I got something here. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, I must have gotten it then. Okay. So wait, she died, and they're preserving her body, like Frankenstein style, but not to reanimate it like a monster, but hopefully they'll call her soul back from the other world at some point. Alright. Dweebs. Finally, some monsters who can actually give me XP worth having. I cannot believe it's been an hour already. I feel like I've been like, I feel like I've been playing for like 5 minutes right now. Alright, to the opera. So, I think we talked about this a little bit. Setzer. I don't know what Setzer, or who Setzer is. Hold on, where am I? What is this place called? Jidor, okay. topmost house first. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Maria? Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Still, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Maria, 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 Maria. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. West Side Story reference? Celos looks like Maria? You're the spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her, you say. She's a famous opera singer. Oh, okay, so I would have had to walk back up here anyways. Picture of an old urn. Chest on the canvas. Beautiful life of still flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. Very old painting. Appears to be a lamp. This one looks awfully familiar. We fought you on the raft, right? A lovely lady. Suit of armor, it would seem. Lovely ladies. Da, 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 da. Is this one of those potions? Oh, it's just a chest that heals you. The man must have dropped this. The man is the director of the troupe that performs at the opera house. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Oh, so that's a gal rage. I've decided to take you as my wife. I'll be coming to kidnap you, the wandering gambler? Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Well, Sid, that's your name? Is this Sid, but like, not Sid? That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we had that airship, we'd have our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with the Setzer. Sid later, okay. Okay, we might as well take a little rest. Now we can go to the opera. It's been a while, so obviously Final Fantasy VII, my favorite game. Final Fantasy VIII, though, the opening for it is so good, and I want more games with that kind of vibe. I also just love 8. Alright, what's going on here? Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria away. She's gonna be performing. She's battling the audience. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. Okay, I hope I have a moment to equip them before it takes us in. Perfect, when he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. I did forget about the Espers. Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance, I'll lose my job! But if you don't do anything... Do you see my conundrum? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. I say, let him take her. We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship, and if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Really liking the piano. It reminds me of that. I used to have a pool game or a billiards game that played I had a player piano in the background. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria... That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said yourself that Celis looked like Maria. Now, just a minute. She could be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant. Oh, hold on here. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. You have to listen to it a lot more. Me, do, re, mi, fa. I'm a big musical theater person, so. Maria, 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 Maria. That's the spirit. I got my own little surprise planned for y'all. Just like Setzer, it'll be tons of fun. Better get to work. We got to make a star out of you. Isn't anyone gonna read it? The most beautiful sound I ever heard. The conductor looks like he's wearing Lennon glasses. It's kind of sick. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen West Side Story, but I love it. I took a lot of ballet. No, a lot's not correct. I took ballet while I was doing my undergraduate theater degree, so a good amount. He looked insane. I might have to go look up like a YouTube video for it. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria, back at home. I did ballet, tap, jazz, modern. Like, I have associates in theater. So was the opera added in the 7 remaster? Was that a reference to the opera scene in 6, maybe? I didn't expect the voiceover. In the remake, in the part 2. Welcome, Elizabeth. I'm glad we could give you some opera on your lunch break. Some culture. Interesting. Okay, wait, I'm in control. Okay, wait, okay. Hold on. Come on, give her some encouragement. Why is everyone singing? So... how do I put the... Yeah, he's at the opera, and he's like, why is there music? I was gonna say, how do I put the espers on him, even though... he's the only one in the party right now? Ability. Oh, okay. So we definitely want Kieran, you said. So we'll put that on him just to make sure. And then if we get everyone else, we can put them on. All right, take me over there, please. let me through the door. Okay, I gotta go to the other side, maybe. You go up. Okay. So it's like instead of going back for spells, or to AoE, you go up. I'm so excited now after playing this to get to the Kefka raid. In Final Fantasy 14. I can't go up here, it's too dangerous. The non-Moogle version, just a black cat. Okay, I got the back door. Sabrina Carpenter. No. No. There's a performance underway. Okay, yeah, we got there. Have you always been that pretty? I don't know if that's the way to hype a lady up before she's going on to her improv opera performance, Locke. Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? That ribbon looks nice on you. That's not really an answer, but I guess you could redirect the conversation. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings into song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? Can I talk to you? Okay. Is there any loot in here before I do that? Read the score. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? The promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the bouquet from the balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of Scene 2. Impresario. Okay, so it just takes me back through the whole thing again. Awkward. You have to press 3 next lyric songs and move her around. Okay. Oh, my hero, I'm the darkness, must my... Hold on, let me quick say this. I want to get it right. I'm going on. Oh, my hero. Just remember... Wait. Oh, my hero. Hold on. Oh, my hero, I'm the darkness, must my. Oh, my hero, I'm the darkness, must I. The Western armies were defeated and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Princess Ross, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. How could a Slytherin and a Hufflepuff be in love? Oh, my hero. My TikTok chat is on top of where the things are. I'm the darkness. And then must my. Must my. Yeah. Yo, yep, you popped in just in time, CMB, for the opera. Well, that's the thumbnail right there. I'm sorry. The ads popped in. What am I doing? Dance with me. The heck? I'm not sure when I was hitting O there, was it supposed to be timed, or was did I just have to get the quick time event? Yeet! The Dancing Queen. Final Fantasy 17, Abba's Dancing Queen. He's looking for his dancing partner? Please leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. On the toit, on the toit, on the toit. Ejkatu Haram in Hungarian. It sounds like someone's dribbling a ball upstairs in my neighbor's apartment. You were wonderful, Celeste. Nailed it. At least I think I nailed it. Also, sorry about the ad popping then. They're auto set. I owe you guys one. I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh. Better tell the impresario. What I will say about the ads is that every single one of those gets me a little closer to a YouTube payout, which then pays off my student loans. Ad blockers for the win. What? The survivors attack. Wait! Draco! Insolent rogue! The way he said it. I kind of want like a soundboard button for just that. Someone should mod Elden Ring so you have those little speaker things where you can go, so then it's a duel. But how is he planning to disrupt the opera with that? Are those birds or are those little chocobos? I guess chocobos are birds, but it seems slightly different. Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. He's gonna drop a 4-ton weight on her head? This is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. We have a second to lose. Talk to the stagehand in the room up on the right. He'll help you get up there. Leave it to us. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you can have Ramu. And you can have Siren. Silence seems smart. Mice. They kind of look like little birds. Alright. Don't worry, Maria, I mean Celeste. We're coming. The impresario sent you? You need to get up on the catwalks? Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Far right. The door to the room on the left-hand side of the stage should be open now. You can get up to the catwalks from there. Used to be straight. That was Kate. How do you say it? Kate? It's supposed to be about Cat Chief or something like that. Wait, which room? Is it this one? I lost track of what he said. Yes, this one. Due for some fun stuff. If he didn't have this print shoes, then dang. Oh, I gotta fight these little guys. Okay, I see. Have some of that. Have some of that. There's nothing like a timed mission that to make you feel invested in the game. Get out of my way, you stinky little thing. Same diff. Cat. I mean, we're big fans of cats in this house, as you can. Well, you can't see it. There's a cat tree right next to me. Also, there's the Insidious head next to me. So. Don't worry, Maria, we're coming. Oh, no, they did not. But one of the cats is, I don't think afraid of the dark is the right phrase. But he's very nervous about the bedroom. And so, like, our living room's over here in this direction, and our bedroom is back here. And he sits in the hallway at night and screams. And I'm trying to ignore him because I don't want him to learn that if he meows at 1 a.m., I will come up every single time. But he just yowls. Alright. Oh, rats. Oh, there we go. Well, performance ruined. He's just scared. Oh no, this'll never do. With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How could the story possibly continue? Lock? Time to lock in. Neither Draco nor Rouse will win Celeste's hand. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer thief, who shall take her as my wife. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave! You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel. Might as well make the most of this. Music! Alright, wait, how do I... attack? Get chainsawed and get meteor strike. Magic up, right? Not from this menu. It's from here. Throws a beer bottle at him. Here. Over here. Alright, get him, guys. It missed? Give him some eye drops. Okay. He just took himself out, man. Get up. And then Imp Buddy Pat. Oh no! Impity Doo. Have one of those. Have one of those. Can you cut that out, buddy? Thwarted again. I feel like such a sucker. Alright, we survived. Hold it right there. My compliments on the most impressive performance. Setzer, I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. What? Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is becoming Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. If I could do the Dragon Ball voice, I'd be like, next time on... Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later. Next time on Final Fantasy VI. Oh. Easy enough. What a performance. You're a great fake actress. Enough. But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. What are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? We need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Yeah, he wasn't... He's like... He was like, if it was 3, maybe. 4, I could be convinced. 5... I'm out. We heard your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were the world's greatest gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be well rewarded. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said I'll help you. If you don't bring Sabine, then Celeste will blush, because Sabine and Celeste use the same color palette they disabled if Sabine is present. Or Sabine would blush as well. Oh. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their Magitek power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire until recently. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please... You know, I think you may be an even cuter than Maria. Huh? Alright, if Celis becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What? Are you crazy? Fine. Great, it's settled. It's that easy. One condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? I like it. I accept. Are you serious? If you marry that guy... Ready? The Edgar coin. It's all coming together. Heads, I win. Now for you to hold up your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin. Edgar, don't tell me. I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game now, isn't it? How low can you stoop? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. This is what I mean when I was telling my girlfriend recently. Like, you don't want stories to feel like Deus Ex Machina, but you want them to feel like all of the events lined up perfectly, right? Everything's coming together, all the beats are right. That's what this feels like. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You're sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards and fate plays hers. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We better land a safe distance away. That sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep this ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. Yeah, they're good luck finding that one. Yeah, 4 and 6 I think I've done a really good job. Obviously, I'm not done with 6 yet, but the stories and the character building and all that feels right. Welcome to the Empire. That sounded like a TIE fighter for a second. Okay, so now we're down here. Anyone who opposes the will of the Empire will be strung up for treason. Now beat up dogs? Obey the Empire. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably want some of those. You don't got none of the green cherries? Teleport stones will also be useful. Let me just have a couple of those. Nothing hidden. There is a chest back there. I see it. Town to the right is blocked off. Okay. Zen is all the way north. Miranda, the town you were helping that soldier right to, is all the way to the west. Okay. Welcome to Albrook, the occupied fort city. Wait, is this a weapon store down here? What do you got for me? Let me equip the party first. Attack 98. So we hook me up. And then we want this. Wait, was it for you? Alright. I'm a scholar of ancient weaponry. 2 weapons known as Ultima weapons were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blade formed from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. Okay. So I figure, because normally we go about 2 hours, this is the perfect time for us to get set up and, you know, ready for next time. And then we'll go about 15-20 more minutes. There's something important on the eastern edge of the continent. The Imperials built an observation post there and won't let anyone beyond it. We have to bribe the Imperial soldiers, or they won't let us do business in our own city. Tech points, while having an Esper equipped, you can learn that magic forever. So, like, I get tech points, and then I get the Esper's spell. Defy us and you'll regret it. EST, US Eastern. So like I start 11 here. So it'll be like 2.5 hours later. An Imperial Clubhouse. They drink like they own this place. Probably don't even have any money. I'm gonna make a post too, like a little infographic for YouTube. Yeah, baby, woohoo! Excuse me, I would like to talk to the other lady. You're not Imperial. Get out of here. Welcome. I think I had a bit too much to drink. Can't you see I'm busy? Gotta change the music. Yeah, okay, wait, hold on. So if I go like abilities. Oh, okay. Wait. $10:30. It'll be 9:30 a.m. PST. No, sorry. My brain's broken. 12:30, 10:30. Yeah, or 11:30. Yeah. It's 3 hours back. I'm dumb. My brain's not working right now. Okay, so you get the AP, then you get a multiplier, and then eventually you get the spell. Do you work like night shifts or something? Welcome. Oh, here we go. So the only one we don't have is Amulet. Graveyard, yeah, okay. That's rough. I worked, I used to work, like, random shifts, but I always opened at 6 a.m. on Saturdays, and I always closed on Fridays, and it sucked. I study monsters. The ones on this continent seem to be exceptionally vulnerable to magic. The good news is all the VODs will be up on YouTube, so you can always leave tips in there. I was like, my students came back and they were like, I need to meet 2 days a week. And I was like, please pick any day but Wednesday and Friday. And they were like, Monday and Wednesday. And I was like, oh. But money is money. Yeah, it takes a toll on you. Anything cool? Alright, is that everything in this town? Ports off limits. Oh wait, armor store. Welcome. Okay, actually really good. And really good. Yes, we were just talking about that, Nate, as well. Very, very sad. Working, I used to work 2 jobs, but only in the summer. I can't imagine doing it for 10 years. What can I sell? Like, these aren't even worth that much, though. I'm assuming I'll be able to come back here, right? You just started? I'm having a good time so far. I don't know how early I am in the game. Okay, so 2 equipped, 2 in stock. If you want. Let me... Okay, defense 47, magic defense 32. Wait, why is this... Agility plus 2. This seems strictly better, but it's cheaper? Okay, if you want. I just want to, like, if I need to buy some gear. We're gonna buy this for you. Because you have magic. And that'll be it for now. Yeah, yeah. And this is obviously my first time, but and I'm excited because I have played all the mainline Final Fantasies, Nate. Painting, what kind of painting should I do? I mean, I know, like, this one, this is kind of like, that's... Well, I am 30, so I decided I'm gonna be up there with Final Fantasy soon. Empty, empty. I would say Final Fantasy 7 came out when I was 5, and I played it that year. So, 28 years. I'm 33. But we age like fine wine, right? Alright. Oops. So... we go up here. Still a baby. Vector. Haven't seen you around before. Why don't you go climb back down to whatever hole you crawled out of? Age? Oh, I didn't mean to click to spend money. I meant to hit the X button. He's gonna rob me? Oh man. Okay. Well, he robbed me, but I won't forget you. I get that a lot too, Nate. People usually hit me for like early 20s or like mid 20s now with a mustache. Start a new game, restart the whole game. All right. How dare you sneak up on me, you stinky monsters. They are definitely stronger. Oh, wait. Oh, he stole a potion. I thought they were still on the auto battle stuff. They have dragon boots. Okay. Hold on. So attack here. Or was that the one we already stole from? He does, yeah. He now knows that he got away with it. Okay, wait, hold on. Couldn't steal. Alright, keep this going. Potion. Take that. We gotta be coming up on Sabine's new moves, right? Like new what's it called? Yeah, probably. Learn Thunder and Sleep. Oh wait, who doesn't have an Esper right now? You do. You don't. Yeah, Blitz. I always want to call it a Limit Break. Oh, so you become, like, you kind of quasi become a Dragoon. Obey the Empire. Anyone who opposes the will of the Empire will be strung up for treason. You guys got any little green cherries? You do. I just want one. Yeah. I only got to use Kieran in the last one. I think I selected Ramu, but he died before I got to use it. Most of the town's youth were led to serve the Imperial Army. Her royal family was slaughtered by the Empire. Town belongs. Mom says I'm not supposed to play outside because it's dangerous. I'm trapped. Okay. If we get more money, boomerangs for lock. The first to have limit breaks. That's cool. It's very interesting to play this one because 7 was my first Final Fantasy, and they're so close, but they're so different because of the system differences. Yeah. Hello? I'll tell you a secret, the Empire has a weapon called the Guardian. It's immobile but ridiculously powerful. If you ever see it, run away and don't look back. Shove off, can't you see I'm busy? Anything here? Alright. Defy us and you'll regret it. Yeah. Desperation attack, but secretly actually just the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life. My grandfather once told me there's a huge gate deep inside the cave on the eastern edge of the continent. Where's that boy? If I told him not to play outside, it's dangerous with all these soldiers about. You want me to tell your kid to come home, lady? Okay. Did I miss anything in here? She won't let me through right now, right? Secret? It feels like there should be a secret back here. This is, Sen? Tsen? However you say it. And then... Lit War Chicken. Okay, well, that's just, what are they called? There's a name for them that my brain is blanking on. Yeah, I just got to the southern continent today. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm a ton of money right now, but I will stop by when I have money probably to get stuff. Rice, chicken, cockatrice, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Hi, Thor. There's a kitty here. Where you going, buddy? I don't know if you can see him. There he goes. Also, never use Confused on those chickens. They use Quake. That was on the Gala Rage list. It gives them access to Quake. If that makes... Yeah, no, I feel like I just got to the point where... like, the main plot is just beginning. Okay, southwest. So I gotta go back through the middle mountain pass, because I think this is a dead end, right? A fair assessment. Yeah, I'm through the opening act. They are doing okay. But they're a little, strange. I don't know the right way to phrase it. They're picky eaters. They're a little, not, like, I don't know if they were given a lot of wet food as a kid. Kids as kittens. I got the dragon boots. Look at that. So we're trying to kind of get them used to what I would call normal cat stuff. Yeah, no boosters. Sometimes at the end, if I need to grind out a bunch, I do some boosters. But only once I've made it to, like, the final boss. Okay, defend. Soul potion. I'm not against using them, but, like, I want to try and play the game as it was intended first. Perish. Slow. Yeah, when I'm trying to do secrets and stuff, then it's like, okay, I've done this, let me change some stuff up. I'm also like I've never really been, these aren't mods obviously, but I know some people love to put mods in games. Like, that's something I've never done. I just play the game and then I'm like, alright, now I'm done. That's gonna be... Oh, they have sap on me, though. Well, does sap last between battles? Oh, I was gonna say, you played it like... You said you played it a bunch of times. We got fire. Oh, so you could use a jump to kind of just, like, dodge damage. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, it's just I'm really big on like experiencing things the way the designer intended for them to be experienced, if that makes sense. And that's why, like, if I really like a band, when a new album comes out, I listen to the band in the album in the order they picked first. Then I'll, you know, listen to the tracks if I just have the hankering to listen to them. But like, some of my friends don't listen to whole albums; they just listen to random songs. Sabine learned Rising Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, holy water. I'm so excited for Revelation. Which, if I said that and I meant it in a biblical tense, would be very awkward. But I mean, Final Fantasy VII. Fire ninjutsu. Okay, makes sense. The room next door. I mean, 7 is my favorite game of all time, so they didn't have to win me over, but it used to be called Fire Dance. Yeah, I just want to go in, record it for our YouTube channel with my girlfriend, and play it for hours and hours and hours. Yo, the Final Fantasy VII sweatpants, they have a Hot Topic. I want them, but I'm so scared that I won't be able to find ones that fit because I'm no longer a 15-year-old. These soldiers are out of control. There's nothing we can do about it. How long do we have to put up with this? Okay. So there's lots of useful stuff here, but we've got most of it. Just thinking. Raises maximum HP by 1/8. But I'm like, if I put the mithril mail on Edgar, the sub, yeah, that's gonna be really interesting to see. You know, because like, my girlfriend is not opposed to playing pixel games, but she doesn't love it like I do. And trying to get her to play the OG7, which isn't exactly pixel, but it is like cubic, you know? It's been good for her to get to experience the story. My son was forced in the Imperial Army. Oh, I hope he comes home safe. Dogfighting arena? Why'd I have to get stuck guarding a town out of the way in the boondocks? I'll never get a promotion now. We recently played 9, and by recently I mean like 2 years ago. We played it on stream. 9 is not one of my favorites, but it's still fine. Like, it's good. It's in the bottom tier of Final Fantasies for me. My dog's the strongest. Get him. Fight. How was we supposed to have fun in a backwater town like this? Upgraded the polygons. I can't get, none of the characters in 9 really, like, I love Vivi's story, but there's only, like, that one beat for it. And I just didn't care about anyone else that much. Oh, this is the lady! He sent me the book he'd been reading. I've been reading a little bit every night before bed. I'll treasure it forever. They're fine. I don't dislike them. I just don't, like, they didn't tug on my heartstrings as much as everyone else. If I'm ranking my favorite Final Fantasies right now, like top 3, it's 7, 8, 12. And then 10 is, well, 7, 8, 12, and then like 10 and 15 are tied for 4th. He won't stop asking me to marry him. Did I miss something in there? Like, is this top area up here something? I love 8. Oh, the romance, the time travel, the junction system, triple triad. Like, it feels like that little garden area up there is something. But I will say, I love 9's music. Small town. It's like my hometown. I didn't say I hated it. I just said it didn't work for me. Also, the thing about 9 for me is it takes too long for the plot to really feel like plot to me. If that, I just like, by the time you get to the weird like incubator cubes and all that, you know, it I was kind of like, all right. Farming time. Oh yeah, it is weird. It's so different from them. Farming time. You mean money farming time? Cause like my plot's in the middle town, right? And then what the heck? What's this dot up here? Yeah, but I just love like I'm so sold on like, oh, we're in a school together for super soldiers. Like it's just, it fascinates me. Oops. Yeah, but the gray dot next to it that I didn't go to, right? There's Zen and then other place. Oh, wait, what did I click on just now? Oh my god, what's happening? I did it! I thought I messed it up. Well, but you can grind with the junction system. You can break the game on like disc 1 with the junction system. You just gotta do a lot of junctioning. Okay, hold on. What we're gonna do is go up. I want to. There's a dot that I didn't go into. Did you like Claire Obscure then? Because that's like, Claire Obscure is sick. Oh, we're fighting a bunch of baby Kefkas? It's a chocobo pen up there. Okay. Because Claire Obscure has the same kind of system, and of course it's incredible. But also I speak French, so. Alright, well. I guess if that's just a chocobo. Well, let me knock it off the thing first, and then we'll call it the dawn. I got Ronnie's new desk is probably going to be delivered soon, and I want to have it put together before she gets home today. Oh, Claire Obscure is so good. It's a similar system though. You have points to allocate and moves, and you should finish it. I guess that's where I'm going. It's real good. Perish, stinky dog. Oh yeah, okay, it's a chocobo pen. Yes, and I think that's partially because, right, Legend of the Dragoon, they have like the Legend of the Dragoon mechanics for timed attacks and dodges, and then they have the the kind of like simplified junction system for the points as well. And so, but they're standing on the shoulders of giants. Like, my least favorite Final Fantasy 13, and so, I'm sorry if you're in chat, Harmony, my least favorite Final Fantasy is 13. I hate Final Fantasy 13. I genuinely think it's a bad game. The break system is really good, and it makes all the future Final Fantasies more interesting. One of the friends of the channel, Harmony, loves 13. That's like their Final Fantasy. Alright. We will save here and pick up here next week. Oh. The longest hallway. Yeah. I beat 13. I did not enjoy it. And I was so grumpy while playing it that I deleted the VODs from YouTube because this woman came into the VODs and just started like yelling at me in the comments because I was making fun of the game. Hollow Abyss, thank you for the follow on TikTok. The hallway simulator. Yes, so Friday we'll be back for some Final Fantasy 14 main plot. And then we'll be back for 6 next Wednesday. But instead of it being at 11, it'll be at 1:30. It is a hallway simulator, you're right. Which I don't necessarily hate. I couldn't. The story is not super well laid out. There's some interesting mechanics, but you can only have like one pre-planned system for your, what are they called? Your gambits? That's 12, whatever the 13 system is called. And 13, it does like graphically still hold up pretty well. It's just not for me. I did hear the second two get better. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Paragon? What is that what it's called? Paradigm. You got it. Paradigm. Like, if you could have like multiple paradigms set up that you could flip between really fast, it would be cool. It depends on the game, because like Devil May Cry's are kind of a hallway simulator. Lightning Returns is like Majora's Mask. Well, that kind of incentivizes me because I love Majora's Mask. I actually just played it for the first time, like 3 years ago. Yeah, and like I don't mind reading books in games. Oh, I love Monster Hunter too. But like the way the story is told, I just was like, why do I have to keep like all this should be in the game. It shouldn't just be a journal. Monster capture. Alright, so thanks for hanging out, everyone. Yeah, see how long I could sit here and yap forever. I just like if I kept playing Final Fantasy 6, I think I would start to go like a little brain dead and go nonverbal. And I don't want to do that. I want to be involved. I love 15, but 15 was done dirty. If you read the book and you watch the movies and everything, it's really cool, but all that stuff should have been in the game. Why was the DLC actual plot points in the game? No, because I've already played 7. After 6, I will be taking a break from Final Fantasy. Honestly, it might just be more Final Fantasy 14. I will have beaten 1 through 16, except for 11. But I'll have played the whole mainline entries. Yeah, it shouldn't, and that's what I mean by it got done dirty. Oh, Ronnie just texted me to tell me her desk was delivered. I do want to do Chrono Trigger. Last second ad. Is it 11 an MMO? Does it have an ending? Yeah, see ya, Hollow. I could definitely do Chrono Trigger. Is Chrono Trigger the first one, or is there Chrono Cross? I can't remember which one's first and which one's second. It has a finite story. Okay. because I'm also catching up in the 14 main story quests. Oh, speaking of which, Ronnie will not be home tomorrow night. Cross is 2, okay. So I might play some Final Fantasy 14 on stream tomorrow night, which would be just an extra random day. If I feel sane. Alright. You finished the whole main story quest. The Lose sequel. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna yap forever. Thank you for hanging out. If you're on any of the platforms, I'm on all the other ones. On YouTube, we do all kinds of RPGs and stuff that we record that we don't stream, usually with Ronnie. She's the funny one, so if you want that. I do love music, so, and I want to try Chrono, so we'll check it out. Alright, I'm gonna go put a desk together.